Yo, what up YouTube? It's the kid JMystic, come back with another banger video. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the 10 best and most popular crosshairs to use on Valorant. Let's go. I'm gonna be running through this list to make this video as short and sweet as possible. So stop the video where you need, rewind, and let me know in the comment section what crosshairs is your favorite to use out of these 10. Let me know what crosshairs you want to see next, and even what crosshairs you're using now for me to test out and show for future videos. All right, let's go. Before we get started, I just want to quickly shout out these goats for being Naughty Squad and thank all of you so much for supporting me on this journey. All right, I'm going to show you guys all 10 crosshairs with some honorable mentions, then go through each one's build. Only 10% of y'all that watch or subscribe. If you guys do enjoy this video, consider subscribing, all notifications on. It's free, it helps out the channel a ton, or you can change your mind later. Up first is the Simple Dot. Now this might be your first time on Valorant console or your first time changing your crosshair, so I'm going to show you guys as if you've never played before. Once you go into settings, you're going to hit R1 or RT all the way over the crosshair, and in order to create a crosshair, you're going to hit your touchpad. And after you hit your touchpad, you hit R3, you click on your right analog stick, and then you can generate a profile and make a new crosshair from the templates that Valorant gives you. As you can see, these crosshairs are already made for you to start using, and then you can tweak them personally to whatever you would like and adjust them to how you see fit. The color of this crosshair is your preference. They've simplified the crosshairs in here that if you wanted to change the different bases, you can, but now they've made it very simplified for you to create crosshairs. So after you have your crosshair created in general, and these are your settings, you go underneath base, and I said, the color is your preference. So whatever color that you prefer. This is a new color that Valorant has added on console, yellow green, and then we have green yellow. Then you have your regular yellow, cyan, pink, and the red. I'm not going to go through every color for each crosshair, but for the Simple Dot, I just want to stress and highlight using what best works for you. So also with the enemy outline, reason why I use pink, just so you have understanding, is that I have my enemy highlights on yellow Protanopia. Now, if you have it on red or different colors, then you might want to use a different color. Make it easier for you to see that your crosshair is on the enemy's head. Build for this crosshair is quite simple. I'm not even using center dot. Center dot is off. My inner lines is on. It's at 100%, and it goes 131. Outer lines is on, and it's at 240. Up next is one of the most popular ones that people like to use. It's just Tenz. Recently retired pro, legend, and GOAT in the Valorant community. This is Tenz crosshair, which is very simple. This is not the same one that Valorant sets up for you from Crosshair 2. Tenz is set up differently from what they have as the standard default. People do like to change his crosshair color to white. Again, that is your preference. Center dot is off. Inner lines is on 100%, and it goes 422. If you have vertical scaling on, it would be 4422. And then outer lines is off. All right, for Kydae's crosshair is very simple. Using the white crosshair color, outline is on at 50%. 1, center dot is on at 2, 100% opacity. Inner lines goes on 100%, off, and it goes 140. Outer lines is off. This would be Kydae's crosshair. Up next is the simple crosshair. How to create this one is very simple as well. This one you can take directly from the crosshairs that you have from Crosshair 4, and then you just adjust it and tweak it as seen fit. This crosshair is coming from Crits, one of the top Radiant players on console. How he creates his is white, crosshair color, outline is off, center dot is off, and onto inner line, and it goes 420, 100% opacity with outer lines off. So I believe that the standard starts off with 5. He brings it down to 4, and it's just 420, as I said. And that, my friends, is the crosshair that most people do use. I think it's similar to like Benji's or somebody else that's out there. Just another popular crosshair to use. Another popular one that you guys have seen from other videos is Forsaken. And I'll just quickly go through this one. This is a pro player's crosshair that is black and unique. As you can see, the crosshair color is cyan. The outline is on at 100%. 1 thickness. Center dot is off. Inner lines is on and it is at 0%. Vertical scaling off. So the inner line is at 112. And the outer lines is on at 0% opacity and it goes 113. This one I call the chef. This one can cook up for a lot of players, whether they're beginner or advanced. As you can see, it is another just simple dot crosshair that has the black outer lines on. And guess what? This one is very customizable, and I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. As you can see, it has the movement error on. So for beginner players where you don't understand that with precise gunplay game that you have to stop to shoot to get that first shot accuracy, or else if you're moving, you don't know where your bullet's going to end up. This kind of gives you a guide to know that when you stop, that's where you know your shot is going to go. This is not something that you have to have on, but for beginners, I would highly encourage and suggest you to have this on. I'm going to show you guys the crosshair, then the customizations of what you can do with this crosshair. Crosshair color is white, outline is on 100%, 1, center dot is on at 100%, inner lines is on at 100%, and it goes 110 with movement error on at 0.1, and outer line is off. Simply, I can just take off the movement error and there will be no movement error, and it's just a simple white dot with a black outline. And guess what? If you want it more simplified, or you think that the black outline is kind of ruining it, you can take off the black outline and now it's just a simple white dot. Smaller but yet simple. This is why it's the chef, because it can cook up in many different ways. But for some, it's a personal preference where the black dot kind of gives it more of a unique look for you guys to use. So again, whether you have movement error on or off, this is going to be the build for making this crosshair. Up next is the highly popular one that everybody wanted to see, which is Sakura. This one was very difficult to make, simply being that it's hard to replicate certain crosshairs from PC over the console. And typically the crosshair would be pink, but because you cannot change the direct color code like on PC, using pink or different colors does not replicate it directly. So white is the only one that really stands out, that makes the crosshair look like it's supposed to. And you can go through and adjust whatever color that you would like to see. But to me, this is the closest that I could ever make Sakura's crosshair on console. So how to make this, have this on white, but you can change the color. Center dot is on at 1.6, 10% opacity. Inner line goes on 60%, 530. Outer lines is on at 100%, and it goes 2252 or 252. Up next is the Shurkien crosshair, another popular one that was asked a lot for in other videos, as it's like a ninja star crosshair. Cyan is the color, outline is off, center dot is off. Underneath inner lines, it goes 100% on with vertical scaling on, and it goes 4422, or it's just 422, whichever you prefer. Outer lines is where it gets unique. Outer lines is on at 100%, vertical scaling on at 181 or 1181. Here's the anti-recoil control crosshair, another crosshair that's really small and simple and unique. And it goes white, outline off, center dot on, and it goes 100% on 3321. Outer lines is off. Another beginner crosshair with movement error on, so that you know when you're moving to stop shooting, but it's still a simple crosshair to use, and you can take off movement error if you don't want to have that on once you understand the importance of stopping to move. This one is the no recoil crosshair, and it also has the firing error on just a tad bit, so you can see. So once you reset shooting, the crosshair will come back down. How to make this crosshair goes white, off, off for the outline and center dot. Inner line is on at 100%, and it goes 4, 4, 2, 1 with movement error and fire error on at 0.1. If you don't want these on, you can simply take this off and you would have that simple crosshair. And then you have outer lines off. I'll show you guys what it looks like without the movement and fire error on. And you might have been wondering, how do I make the black dot crosshair like the one up above? It simply goes white color as the crosshair, and it goes outline on 100%, 1 off for the center dot. Inner lines is on 100%, off 1, 1, 0. Outer lines is on 0%, and it goes 1, 1, 0. Like I said, some of you guys have already seen some of these ones, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the best crosshairs. Last but not least, appreciate your patience. This is the stretch crosshair. This is the one that I am currently using, and I've been loving it so far. This one I discovered from NBA League. Shout out to him. As you see, the color is cyan with outline off and center dot off. Inner line is 100% with the vertical scaling on, and it goes 5.7022. Outer line on, and it's 100% on, and it goes 0, 4.422. And this is what makes the stretch crosshair. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment below what you want to see next, and I'll catch you guys in the next banger video. Deuces.